Good afternoon. It's terrible to be doing a session just after lunch, and it's also horrible to have a timer. I feel that all my last minute notes, my foray are of no use. I'm forgetting everything right now. So I'm just going to go with the flow, right? And I need all your help to get through this. All right? All right. Anyone knows this song? Kuch kariye, nas nas meri khole. Let's do something. Something that thrills me, that enlivens me. Koi te chal zid phadiye. Let me find some passion. Doobe tariye ya mariye. Even if it means I drown myself or give up my life. Right? Nice song. When you listen to it, you feel you are invincible. But it's quite something to listen to this song and feel you're invincible, and a minute later find yourself pinned under a 200-kilo motorcycle. I've been told to stay in this circle. To be pinned under a motorcycle, breathless, on top of a mountain where you can't see anything, wondering that in this deafening sound of the Himalayas, यार क्या पंगा ले लिया मैंने? You know, what the hell have I gotten myself into? That messy, ridiculous, terrifying moment is at the heart of an unscripted living. Finding your fitur, or knowing, fitur, is a word that does not have a literal meaning. It's a mix of quirkiness, madness, passion. Finding your fitur and knowing what it will lead to is really what I'm here to try and talk to you about. So today I'm going to be talking about off-road riding, bumblebee living, off-road riding, bumblebee flying, and unscripted living. As you can see, I'm nervous, but this, can you spot me here? This is me in October 2015. I was with 6 other amazing women on a ride of a lifetime to Mana Pass, the highest motorable road. A Marathi newspaper would later call us Saptadurgani, 7 goddesses. We were the first ever group of women to successfully attempt the Mana Pass. We also have a Limca record for this. Now, many of my favorite people would often ask me, why? Kyun bhai? Why? Why does a 41-year-old woman, why does a 41-year-old woman with a corporate career in many blue chip companies with a small daughter need to do this? Kyun bhai? Why? And very often, with a chuckle, I would reply, Kyun bhai? Kyun nahi? Why not? Bas, fitur hai. Fitur, that mix of passion, madness, quirkiness. Today, as we explore my fitur and your fitur, I'm going to ask you this question. Are you following a script or are you writing your own script? Let that sink in. And as you hold that question, let's talk about the bumblebee. Has anyone seen a bumblebee? I believe the bumblebee is my spirit animal. Not just because the bumblebee and I both have very big bums and very small invisible wings, but also, did you know that according to aerodynamics, the bumblebee should not be able to fly. And the good news is, neither does the bumblebee nor I understand aerodynamics too well. Now, the bumblebee also reminds me of one of my favorite couplets. Are you aware of a couplet? An Urdu couplet? This couplet goes something like this. मंजिलें उन्हीं को मिलती हैं जिनके सपनों में जान होती है. Destinations are found, made by those whose dreams are alive. पंखों से क्या होता है? What's with the wings? हौसलों से उड़ान होती है. हौसला is again a word that is a mix of conviction, courage, passion. There isn't a literal translation. मंजिलें उन्हीं को मिलती हैं जिनके सपनों में जान होती है. पंखों से क्या होता है? हौसलों से उड़ान होती है. Perhaps that's why the bumblebee is able to fly. Well, let's get back to the ride. As I was on that motorcycle ride, there were a few Sikh riders who were going to Hemkund Sahib on the way to Badrinath. And they saw us. I believe they were very impressed with us, but you could also say they were very amused. But I'm going to go with impressed because it feeds my ego that they were very impressed. And one of them even asked me, very surprisingly, "Tusi apni bulta de aaye ho? You guys have come on your bullets." And we became friends, but he was definitely surprised, amused, impressed, who knows. But as we were riding, he rode past me and reached out his hand and gave me a packet of the prasad, the offering at Hemkund Sahib, and said the biker code, "Rab Rakha." I took that packet from him and shoved it inside my jacket because, I was riding. And a little while later, few kilometers later, I thought, this is a good time. I should think about my teammates. I should probably help them. Right? Classic. A moment of arrogance, also a moment of carelessness. So I thought I was going to help my teammate. I tried to park my bike, get off on the side stand. There was a lot of loose pebble, and both me and my 200-kilo bike were in a ditch. And many, many minutes, or at least it seemed like many, many minutes later, my team helped me out of the ditch. And I was definitely shaken, though not stirred, and very, very anxious. Whether I broke my ribs, I reached my hands to touch my ribs, and my hands found the packet of prasad, which had become a mini airbag between me and the rocks. That little packet of prasad from this stranger co-traveler had become a gift, a sort of protection, a divine intervention. Divine interventions come in unrecognizable forms on uncharted roads. But my life had a different purpose, and my life's purpose was determined very young. When as a young adult, my father was detected with a terminal illness, and my mother was the primary caregiver. She was the primary caregiver, and this experience of caregiving, which was raw and life-altering, gave me yet another fitur, a fitur to sacrifice my corporate career and to try and do something for caregivers. Caregivers were often invisible, unrecognized, underappreciated, and underserved. Did you know that in India we don't even have a term for a caregiver in any of the Indian languages? We have caregivers, all our parents, grandparents, sometimes siblings, sometimes children are caregivers, but we don't call our family members Sevak, Sahayak, Dekhbhal Karta, right? So Caregiver Sathi is an initiative that was provoked from my corporate experience and inspired by my caregivers to recognize all the caregivers who often support but are invisible. But caregivers also need care, and Caregiver Sathi is that initiative where caregivers can get their care. So my resume went from climbing the corporate ladder for myself to building a system that makes many others climb the corporate ladder. And then Rashmi Bansal came into my life. Rashmi Bansal is a best-selling author who wrote this book, Touch the Sky. Touch the Sky, stories of women all around India who are changing their destiny. This book was seminal in that it reminded me that you have to be a little ziddi, which is stubborn, or a little bindas, which is carefree, or besharam, which is shameless. Stubborn for your mission, bindas or carefree towards the naysayers, and besharam or shameless towards the norms. This is the very essence of unscripted living, which is on the back of off-road riding and bumblebee flying. Today, I'm going to ask you, what is your fitur? Is there a road that is waiting for you to navigate? Will you be afraid of whether or not you will fall? Will you take the path uncharted? Because I'm going to close with another favorite couplet of mine. गिरते हैं शहसवार ही मैदाने जंग में. You know, it's a horse rider who will fall down in the metaphorical field of war. वो तिफल क्या गिरेंगे जो घुटनों के बल चलते हैं? Not those children who crawl on their knees. Boys and girls, find your fitur, trust your haussla, and redefine your destiny. Thank you.